Holy sh**.
So this is pre-podcast. We're getting ready to start podcasting, and before we do,
Where is
we
that?
had a little friend join us.
What is it?
And to believe I'm scared of spiders, and you guys are worse than I am.
I'm terrified of those guys.
Someone get me a shovel.
Are we gonna bury it?
You're in the way.
Oh God.
You're in the way for miraculous things to
Stand by for insect murder. We got a new snazzy vid.
Nothing was wrong with the old vid. We just wanted a new one.
That's original one was actually a song called "The Stroke" by Billy Squier. That song was actually illegal, or it was like banned in London for a while because they thought the stroke was talking about something else.
Oh, Stroke It, that song?
No, that song, our music that we usually come into.
Oh, so it's not
It's called The Stroke.
Stroking.
No, that's just straight out about stroking.
There is no hidden message in that song.
Nothing. So, all right, what's been up with you guys since last week's podcast?
That.
Yeah.
Joey's working on something that you, the listener, will get to hear very soon. It's
It
gonna
needs
be
to
really
happen
cool. It's going to be really cool.
real quick.
We got a lot of stuff to discuss today. Number one, I found the best dessert ever. If heaven had a flavor, I would imagine it would be this dessert. Also, I watched Interstellar. That's a pretty good movie. Have you seen it?
Nope.
It's really long and boring, but if you like physics and time travel and crazy stuff, then you'll like it. So go see it.
I like half of those things.
Justin's stamp of approval. It's just really long, but it's good. It's Matthew McConaughey, and he's
Okay.
you know.
At least I have something good to look at.
It's worth a shot.
Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah. And all right, this dessert. It's the I don't know why I just threw my paper. It's the salted caramel cookie skillet from Outback. Get it? My girlfriend will tell you. She got like 2 or 3 bites, and that was it. We were splitting it. It is delicious.
You don't know how to share?
Not when it comes to something that delicious. I do not.
Is it better than the blondie brownie?
Yes.
I don't want it.
That was my favorite thing ever at Applebee's. But this takes the cake.
Well, see, the thing with me and dessert is that if I find something I like, I eat it every day for like a month. And then I get really fat.
You go to Applebee's every day and order a blondie?
No, because that happened a long time ago.
I don't eat dessert, so I can't compare it.
You don't like any dessert?
Not really.
Banana pudding?
I like banana pudding, but I don't go eat it all the time.
So you are not a dessert person?
Not at all. Not a cake person, not a... Well, I eat chocolate chip cookies from Windmill all the time.
So if I was to cater our podcast with food, with sweets, you wouldn't partake?
No.
Yeah, you would.
Letting us down, Joey.
All kinds of candy, I just leave it on the table.
We're going to play some more Would You Rather today, as well as, what is the game?
The Game of Things.
The Game of Things. But first, we've got so much to talk about in terms of current events, just with Dennis Quaid. So Joey has not heard the Dennis Quaid audio yet.
I held myself back just so I could be surprised here.
And remember, we record these the night before they're released, so if you're like, that happened like 2 days ago, remember, it wasn't that old when we were talking about it.
You are correct.
Ding, ding, ding. I should have had my sound. Julius, we need you back in here. Here's your belated ding.
Thank you.
No. All right, Joey, are you ready to actually hear the audio? So Joey hasn't heard this Dennis Quaid audio, and then we've had a little fun with the Dennis Quaid audio. So first, let's let Joey watch and listen to it, and you, the listener, if you hadn't heard it, here it is.
You can watch me watch it.
I haven't seen the video yet either, so.
Oh, you hadn't?
No.
All right, well, here it is.
What the keep going? I am acting here, and this head wanders onto my set. I can't even get a line out until Dopey the starts whispering in your ear. You're not even watching anymore.
Dennis.
Don't Dennis me. I am doing my job here. I am a pro. This is the most unprofessional set I have ever been on. This is horse. I've got these zombies over here that I have to look at. I have a bunch of staring at me, and this baby.
What movie is this?
He's shooting some movie. I didn't see actually what the movie was, but Jesse and I both had a good chuckle because I was like, you know what outburst that reminds me of? And we both came up with this.
This house is a fucking prison. I'm playing bullshit. In the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
I feel like Dennis Quaid took outrage lessons from Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Whatever that movie they're shooting is, I now want to watch it.
Yeah, me too. Wait, maybe he did that on purpose.
A lot of people are claiming that that's staged. Is what a lot of folks are saying, but I guess only a lot of you know that Jimmy Kimmel's the man when everyone instantly starts blaming Jimmy Kimmel, thinking it's some inside joke he's doing, and it's not. This isn't all that funny, but I'm just gonna play it for a chuckle. For some reason, she didn't know what I was talking about. Beef rap, when two rappers about to get into it.
Right.
I thought it was a food.
Yeah, she thought it was actually a food. I actually
could be a good food.
Yeah.
I actually took a rap beat, and if you're listening and you made this rap beat and you want us to give you credit for it, just message me, because I honestly don't know where I found this at. It just was in the computer. So, yeah, we'll be happy to give you credit for it. But I used this rap beat and kind of put together a little something. It's not that funny, so don't, but I laughed.
It's going to be an old random Tupac beat.
This is horse. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. What the keep going? I am acting here. This head wanders onto my set. I can't even get a line out until Dopey the starts whispering in your ear, and you're not even watching anymore. Don't Dennis me. I am doing my job here. I'm a pro. This is the most unprofessional set I have ever been on.
But yeah, I don't know why. When I heard that, when I saw that, I was thinking rap beat. And it kind of flowed. He's got some flow to him, too.
I'm going to research this, and I will pre-order tickets for that movie.
I want to know. I really feel like they said what it was, but I couldn't.
I don't even know, but I feel like if it was real, I don't know. It's more funny to me than anything. Everything he says is funny, and it's like, how would anybody take him serious?
Jimmy Kimmel's got Dopey the trending right now. That's the worst mascot for a Viagra ad ever.
Hey, baby.
But yeah, so that's going on. And I think that we're going to start doing a little current events segment, but we don't really have that put together at the moment. But we got some very interesting Would You Rather questions that we found, too. And I'll just tell you, to both of you, we won't delve into it. Some depressing news for fellow alien believers. Scientists find no evidence of alien life in 100,000 galaxies.
They weren't looking in the right place.
Well, I was like, how do you check 100,000 galaxies
with a really good camera?
And what they were looking for was heat signatures.
It was the worst game of Where's Waldo ever.
Yeah, they never found the bastard. And so, that's kind of bumming, but you never know. They could be wrong. Maybe their aliens are so smart they don't make heat.
I feel like
they don't need heat.
I feel like they wouldn't tell us anyways, even if they did find alien life.
They heard Dennis Quaid's outrage and were like, we're not going there.
They said that.
And then also a little bit of good news is that they have halted dementia in mice brains. So,
hey, good news for me.
What is that?
My grandfather has dementia.
Hey, it is a step in the right direction for Alzheimer's and dementia in humans. So that's a bit of feel good news for today. Oh,
Shout out to the rats that were tested.
We appreciate all you do.
Yep. They should have a special day for you.
They really should. Rat Dementia Day. All right, so let's do the game of things first, and then we'll get into some Would You Rather.
So do we need to do a little ripping and tearing?
A little ripping and tearing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we need paper.
I've got you. I planned for this.
Evan, if you're listening, I had picked out some kid ones for you, and you're not even here, so I'll just throw those out and save them for next week.
I'm just glad I got to hear you say his name, because I didn't know if it was Evan or Yvonne.
It's Yvonne, but he doesn't want people to know that.
Well, now they all do.
I was going to say, well, that kind of is out the window now.
Don't!
We'll call you Evan. Because I think Evan will be subbing in for Joey next week, so we'll remember to call him Evan.
Just call him Big E.
Big E?
No, we have to call him by his middle name because his first name doesn't start with J, but his middle name is Jamal.
Gotcha.
So we're going to have to call him Jamal. Just,
Works.
J's for days.
J's for days. And it is every guest, Jesse, when that didn't work out, your backup's name was Joella.
Yeah.
So the names just continue to have J's in them. It's.
But when she's done with guests, we're just going to fall apart because none of mine have J's.
I don't know what's happening.
We just have to put a J on the beginning of their name, or like take off all.
So we have Cameron. It's J Cameron.
Yeah.
Bring Joe Brandy in here. All right,
think of
on
any
with
more
the game.
The J's. I'm trying to think of a funny name to put a J in front of, but
Janicki Jabreezewood.
all right. What is our first question?
All right. Pick a card.
All right.
Any card, high card wins.
Hey, I don't have a pen. Now, oh, yeah, dude.
Punch the mic.
All right. Let's see. All right. So we're going for 15 seconds, right?
Yep.
Okay. Things you shouldn't do in public, and go. And stop.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So let's go left to right. Joey, what is your thing you don't do in public?
You shouldn't tear your pants in the crotch.
Which Joey actually did tonight.
Trying to kill a spider, but he saved our lives.
He did save our lives.
That's what my fashion statement's all about.
I'm sure you can't see it, but the bastard's laying right.
I'm keeping an eye on him. I know how spiders play.
This is a crotch-free This is a crotch-free podcast. So,
what's something you shouldn't do in public?
Try to lick your own butthole.
I don't know. I don't think you should do that in the privacy of your own home.
I think some people maybe could, like gymnasts.
They
You
probably
should.
still doesn't mean they should.
No, they shouldn't ever. But you never know. They might.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't think that you should do that in public or at home. But I just don't imagine
Who
looking.
are you to judge?
Just because dogs can do it doesn't mean we should.
Right. There's some things humans aren't meant to do. All right, mine. Well, my thing that you shouldn't do in public, I put manscaping. I mean, that's something that should be done in the privacy of your own home.
You could always trim next to a bush.
And pretend like you're trimming the actual bush.
That would be great for...
Your neighbor comes over and looks over the hedge. What are you doing? Oh, just trimming my bush.
Just shaping it up.
I'm going to put it in the shape of a star today.
All right, Joey, you draw the next one.
That's a nice looking bush.
All right. All right. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get the timer thing ready. Okay, reset. Okay.
Things you shouldn't write on a Valentine's card.
All right. I could think of like
this one's really bad.
Time. Well, you know what? Mine don't count because you. Damn it.
Why don't they count?
You'll see. All right.
Go, Jesse, go.
All right. Thanks for the D. Don't love you.
I put well, I was gonna start off. I was gonna put Usher. I put "This is my confession," like Usher's "This is my confession," but then I put "I'm gay," which would be something you should not put unless you're already gay. Then I guess it's like, I know, you know.
Oh, you could be hiding in the closet, and on the Valentine's Day card, right? Go check the closet, and she's gonna think there's a ring in there, and you're in there, and you're like, I'm gay.
Coming out. Joey, say it. How are you doing tonight, Joey?
Fantabulous.
Oh, yeah. And what was yours, Joey?
Mine was your sister was better.
Oh.
No.
I don't think you should write that ever.
I was gonna say I don't even think you should put that on a birthday card, an anniversary card,
funeral card.
I think that's like that doesn't go on any card.
All right, I get to pick the card now.
Yes, you do.
You could write it on these cards.
I could what?
You ready?
It would fit on Cards Against Humanity.
Things you won't want to find in your sandwich.
Oh wow. And time.
Justin.
I just was referencing last week's podcast.
Me too.
I put mayo poop.
Now, go with yours because I know mine doesn't fit.
I put pubes.
Oh, I was thinking about pubes, so I'm glad I did.
I thought of both of those and I was like, they're going to pick them, so I just went with onions.
What? You don't like onions?
Not at all.
I had the best, again, and I swear Outback's not paying us for this. I had the best ribeye sandwich last night with grilled onions.
Well, I know where we're going when we get out of here.
And it was delicious.
Since we just both brought up mayonnaise and pubes, apparently last week somebody forgot to ask what condiments would you put on your pube sandwich, and somebody was supposed to say mayo because I guess that's funny. Is that funny to you guys?
Was that a suggestion from someone?
Yeah. I laughed and he said, "You don't get it." I said, "I did, but I don't."
Well, I guess, yeah, I get what I get where he's going with that.
Is it supposed to be like?
No.
What? What is it supposed to be?
I thought he was referencing the fact that we had already talked about mayo poop, and that, so you say, what would you want on your pube sandwich, and you're like 400,000 gallons of mayo.
Why am I so slow?
It's okay.
It took me a week to make that connection, and I didn't even make it.
I still don't think you made the connection.
Wow.
All right, so
yeah,
let's do one more round of this, and then we got some pretty interesting would you rather's
Wait,
tonight.
Who picked the last one?
Joseph. So you did, yeah.
She did.
All right, let me get my timer ready. All right, are we ready? Things you shouldn't say to the doctor. Oh my gosh. Stop. Something you don't say to the doctor. Go.
Can you fit 2 in there?
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, Jesse, what's something you don't say to the doctor?
I don't know how that got there.
Oh, my thing you shouldn't say to the doctor is, can you do that again?
Oh.
Goes along with mine.
It really does. That's why when I heard yours, I was like, yes. Yes. All right, so Joseph's draw. I love it when I see that face.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Things you shouldn't do with your mouth open.
Huh.
I'm not sure that mine makes any sense, but I pictured it and it made me laugh, so I don't know.
Go for it.
Go to a strip club.
I'm pretty sure that is what happens. I'm pretty sure the first time I went, it was just like.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, is it my go? Oh.
Your go.
All right.
It's the spider.
My chair decided that I was sitting too high. Okay, I put swim. You shouldn't swim with your
That
mouth
wouldn't be
open.
smart. Yeah, I went with ride a motorcycle.
I thought of
Oh,
that
that
too.
is a good one. That is a good one. You get a ding for that too. You get a ding for yours too. I just wasn't fast enough. I was on point with it the time before, but now that we had 1 week where I didn't do it and Julius was doing it, now I'm all off my game. One more, and then it's time for Would You Rather?
Would you
In my best Mike
rather?
Elliott voice. All right, is it Joey's? Jesse's
No,
draw.
sure go.
All right, Jesse, draw us a Would You Rather. I mean, whatever this game's called.
Things that make you go, oh.
All right, I'll tell you the true. Hold on, I got to start the timer. I'll tell you the true challenge here. Never mind. I want to hear what you got. Ready? Go. Things that make you say, oh. Okay. All right. It's my go.
Yeah.
All right, I just went back on an old one and I said the doctor. Don't give me that look.
I don't get it.
Remember I said the doctor and said, "Can you do that again?"
Oh,
And then
so
I
it's
said-
not like, oh, it's like, oh.
Finally understanding a joke. That's mine.
Pube mayonnaise sandwich. Oh.
All right, so that wraps up.
Oh, no, I didn't put pube mayonnaise sandwich.
Oh, what did you?
That
put?
was the joke that I got that I said, oh. I put a good diss.
A good.
Oh.
Oh, something else.
I was with
coming
you.
there. I'm like, man,
That too.
I'm gonna have to edit the crap out of this.
Whoa. Nope.
All right, so I would say the winner of that one is no one.
All right. Would you rather?
All right, would you rather time. And now we got these off of BuzzFeed. So if you follow BuzzFeed, you know they have some pretty wild stuff out there. All right. All right, here's a simple one.
Put your arm up.
All right. Okay, so here's a simple one that is pretty interesting. All right, would you rather smell like poop and not know it, or constantly be smelling poop that no one else can smell? I'd rather
Constantly smell it, because at least then you could be around other people.
Right, I agree. I'd rather smell it.
Is that one? Are you just never going to get used to it? Because that would happen in real life.
I suppose you probably would get used to it, and
I'll
your
go with that
senses
one.
would dull to it. And I mean, you're a
But
mommy,
no matter
so-
what, everybody else will not get used to you smelling like poop.
That is true.
Yes. Is that everybody for smelling poop?
Yeah.
Everybody smells poop.
All right. The next one. Would you rather only eat roadkill for the rest of your life, or have everyone else in the world sound like Gilbert Godfrey?
Give me Gilbert.
I was
Me
going to say, I didn't
too.
really mind the Affleck commercials all that bad, so.
Well, if it
Well-
got that annoying, I'd just go shooting with no hearing protection, and
I was thinking that I
Go
would
deaf.
just
Deafen yourself?
I would just move to a secluded island by myself. But if I had to eat roadkill for the rest of my life, there's no getting around that.
Yeah.
and TV would be really boring if everybody had the same voice.
Oh, this is an interesting one here. Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole or poop through your mouth? Why is poop the reoccurring theme on this podcast?
Everybody loves poop.
We don't.
We don't try to do this.
We don't try to do poop.
It's not planned.
Poop happens. This is what happens when you don't plan. This is what happens when you don't screen your would you rather questions.
I saw how bad pooping through your mouth was on South Park. Yeah.
Hey, they seem to enjoy it pretty well.
But if you have taste buds on your butthole, does that mean you would taste poop every time you use the bathroom?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Either way, you're tasting poop. The question is, which end do you want to taste it through?
Let's keep it at the bottom where it's at.
Yeah, because I don't like throwing up anyways. And if I'm throwing up turds, that's no good.
That's nasty.
Would you rather have to say everything on your mind or never be able to speak again? Everything on my mind.
Yeah, me too. I kind of do that anyways. Maybe not sometimes, but I definitely pick that.
I'm trying to think, because that would lead to me being forever alone.
That is true. At some point,
It's like,
everybody would
yeah.
just leave you alone. You wouldn't have to speak
No one
anyways.
can get a nice compliment from you. You know, like that. You know, your friend is like, "Does this make me look thin?" You're like, "Not at all."
So I'm going to go with never speak again, because if I
Wow.
say everything on my mind,
And that means
I'm
you
never
would
going to
never
have...
do the podcast anymore.
But then I would never have anybody to speak to anyways.
Now, by the way, I figured out what life is, in case anybody was wondering.
Like the meaning of life.
Just what it is.
Okay, what is?
We're in a dream. Your whole life is a dream. So that way you can figure out what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. And then when you wake up, you're a toddler, and you're like, okay, I know what it's all about. And you just be happy forever. You know?
So we're just little baby's dreams.
Yeah. You wake up.
And where did you hear this?
I thought of it. Well, okay. It was a fear of mine when I was little that I would just wake up and I would be like 3 and I would have to live my whole life all over again. And that would have sucked because I don't know. I didn't really like my childhood that much. So
Then
Well,
you-
all right. Well, there's another theory I've heard that's somewhat similar to that. It's called the name of the theory is called paying the. It's not toll keeper, but in the old Roman beliefs, where that you had to pay a man a ferry. No, it's called paying the ferryman or whatever to ferry you across the river Styx. To basically what it is you're still standing on the banks. Yeah,
I feel like you're just putting a bunch of words together.
No, you don't know what the river Styx is?
No.
Look it up. It's old, like Roman religion. The river Styx is what you had to cross to get into Hades.
Okay.
And you had to pay the guy. That's why they buried people with coins, because you had to pay the ferryman to take you
Oh.
across. Well, this theory says that you're still standing on the shore, and that's where you relive your life, like you see, your life flash before your eyes, and that why you have deja vu is because it's points in which you're remembering. And so, like, right now, you're not actually alive. You're just seeing your life flash before your eyes before you die. And that's one theory of what life is.
the Matrix.
That would be terrifying. It'd be cool to have those special powers, but once you unplug yourself, that's some scary stuff.
I never saw that movie.
How different would that movie have been if Will Smith would have accepted that role?
I like Will Smith, so as long as it ain't his son.
Not Jaden, Will.
Yeah.
His
Oh, my
frolicking in a dress, talking about he'll tell people how to dress.
How to dress.
He'll tell people how to wear clothes, what's fashionable.
Yeah.
They shouldn't think for themselves. They should listen to him.
Yeah, he's out there. You should. And then his sister says, "I don't read books. I write books." Like, well, I'm pretty sure your books suck then.
So was Will Smith's tree on the side of a cliff so that when the apple fell, it rolled far, far away?
I think he just picked apples off of somebody else's tree. This is a good one. This is a good one. We got about 5 minutes left here. Would you rather be itchy for the rest of your life or be sticky for the rest of your life?
Oh.
Definitely sticky, because I get poison ivy and oak, and I mean, I cannot describe how that makes me feel. I'm going to go with sticky.
I'm going itchy.
Oh, screw that.
Because the feeling you get when scratching something that is itching is amazing. There's no good feeling to being sticky.
But at some point, you're going to scratch all your skin off, and it won't be any of you left.
You can wear gloves. When I have poison oak, hot water feels amazing. I would just jump in a hot tub.
Like, when I have poison oak, that is the funkiest I feel. Like,
Oh,
I
it
feel like
feels miserable.
You have it?
No. When I have it.
It's
How about
terrible. I've had it so bad that I've had to lay under ice packs for 2 weeks to get the swelling down.
I still love to be outside as opposed to inside, but the older I get, the less I want to go into the woods, because every time I do now, when I was a kid, I could go through it and only catch poison oak like once a year. Now, anytime I go towards the woods, I end up getting poison oak.
I'm now itchy just thinking about it.
I am too. My leg. I always get it on my legs.
I've
And
never
they're
had
itchy.
it.
You're probably not allergic to it then.
I've been really itchy before, though. From
Well, that may be true.
Congratulations.
I can relate somewhat.
We'll get you a prize.
All
So,
right.
sticky or itchy?
I don't know, because I feel like I would go with itchy, but you're gonna lose all your skin. But if you're sticky, you can't touch anything.
Think how hard it is to take clothes off if you're sticky forever.
Well, if you lived in a really humid
if you live in a humid area,
humid place, you're pretty sticky all the time anyways, and that's kind of like Virginia in the summer.
yeah. it's real
And it
humid.
sucks, but not as bad as being itchy, so I think I'm going to go sticky.
High five on the
Anybody in
sticky.
Alabama is saying bullshit on the Virginia being sticky part.
Look, I know I don't know real sticky, but I think I know enough to make this decision.
I'm going with itchy. I mean sticky. She's going with sticky, and you're going to go
I'm
with
going
itchy.
with itchy.
You're going with itchy.
I'm going with itchy.
So Joey is going to be the odd man out on this one.
We can't always agree. I wouldn't want your sticky on my itchy.
Would you rather go through life with a perpetual cold sore on your mouth, or go through life with a booger hanging from your nose?
Booger.
Well, yeah. I'm going to go with
Really?
booger.
I'd rather not have a cold sore on
Everybody's
my
gonna think,
face all
well,
the
I
time.
don't know. What's worse, having herpes or having a booger hanging out of your nose? Because either way, nobody's ever going to want to
You
kiss you.
can't wipe herpes off.
No, but
You can't wipe
can.
this hypothetical
But the
booger,
person you are kissing can.
but it's still in your mouth. It's on their mouth now.
You can spread both. I mean, I'm pretty sure when you kiss someone, you can spread booger juice to their.
But what I'm saying,
Upper lip.
they can wipe the booger juice from the upper lip. They can't wipe the herpes off.
Oh, the other person. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to kiss you because you're gonna be old hurt mouth.
Either way,
So-
both of them, you're going to have to meet your significant other
You're gonna have to
online.
find someone that actually just loves you for you.
You have to meet them online and develop a relationship over years of not seeing each other.
And who is willing to juke past that big booger hanging from your nose.
Do some really good Photoshop work when you send pictures from your
Yeah,
good side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the booger. What are you going with?
booger.
Booger.
We all agree.
Layla wipes his booger juice on me every time he kisses me.
That's well. See, then you should be you're good with this. This is part of the job
Yeah.
for you. I mean, all right. This is the last would you rather that I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to ask you a question, and then we're going to wrap it up for the night.
All right.
Would you rather smell like eggs when you burp, or have a green cloud appear when you fart?
Definitely smell like eggs when I burp, because I can
Chew gum.
hide that.
Right, you can't hide.
I'm
when-
just waiting for a sec because I fart a lot.
Me too, man. This
No, I
whole
thought
we
that's
wouldn't
what
be
she
able
was
to see each other right now if that was the case. I
love
farted so much
And it would be
tonight.
her fault.
It would be.
I love it because Joey, it was just a complete misunderstanding on you and Joey's part. Because Joey was like, I was waiting for, talking about you, waiting for her to say, yeah, because I fart a lot. And you were like, yeah, me too.
Oh, I thought you said yeah because I fart a lot.
I want the
No.
green cloud, though, just because I think it would be comical.
Well, you're married. See,
I
that's
am.
how diverse of characters you have here. Bachelor, single mom, married guy. So you've got a pretty diverse group here.
I just walked by while she's watching her TV show and fart
I've
so
gotten
that she
that out of the
couldn't
way.
see.
There's no need to hide them.
I made
at this
her
point
fart
in
in
life.
front of me first. She
I
got
know.
so mad. She was in the floor, and I was lifting her legs up to like her shoulders
Whoa, Joey.
Yeah.
PG.
to make her fart.
Dude,
Right.
that is so weird because I was listening to the radio today and this girl said that her girlfriend was doing that to her and her mom walked in and thought it was something else. But she said she was just trying to move the gas in her stomach. And it's so weird that you just
No,
said that.
her mom was actually in the room, and we had went through a while of our relationship where we would go to the other's house, and I was telling her, it's miserable when I drive home because I've been holding in all these farts all night. So I was like, I felt like Barney on How I Met Your Mother for his 8 o'clock fart,
Mm-hmm.
but I would drive home the whole way just fumigating the vehicle. So we had a discussion, and it was like, we just have to fart in front of each other. So I'm going to make you fart in front of me first.
That's messed up.
She got so mad at me that I made her poop. So then she punched
And
me.
she's going to be even madder that you're telling
Well,
everybody
no,
in the
the
world
next
about
time I said my stomach hurt, she punched me and I farted in front of her. So then we were even. These
But-
are the best times, though, because you can just surprise somebody with a quiet one. And you just fluff the
it.
covers.
Hey, we ain't gotten quite there yet.
And it's great. You run them away. They're screaming, cussing at you. The more vulgar they get, the better the fart was.
Mm.
You are proud of that one.
I guess it would be
Marriage.
cool to have green farts because you could be famous. You could be like, wait for it. I got a magic trick.
If you timed it out perfect, you could be a magician with no props. You just time it so where you fart, cloud of dust, and you're gone.
That would be freaking sweet. Before we go, Jesse, I wanted to ask you. We were talking about your bartender,
Mm-hmm.
and things
Yeah.
people have said trying to hit on you. I think we're gonna start something with that. Every time you hear one, keep up with it.
We're
Give us
going to
a few
start
of
a
those.
class.
We're gonna start. a
This
class.
is how you pick up girls at the bar.
This is how
Okay.
you
Wait,
do
so,
or
so
don't.
wait. I was gonna say. So wait, these guys did pick you up.
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Whoa. All right. Okay. So take notes.
All right.
fellas.
Well, one of my favorite ones, I walked up, asked this guy what he wanted. He said,
You, baby doll.
I've gotten that a lot too. Are you on the menu? But no, he's
Cannibalism's illegal. You sick bastard.
I don't taste good with ranch dressing.
well. No. Okay, this one guy, he
That
says,
reminds me of Don't Be a Menace. Instead of like putting things like whipped cream and chocolate, Jesse and her significant other like putting ranch dressing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Go.
all right, one guy, he said, you got one of them necks. And I was like, what kind of neck? The kind I like to bite. Okay.
All right, look, Edward, back the hell off here for a minute.
And then I got really offended a couple of days ago.
So, the good ones are really bad, or
Right, because you said this is how you pick up a girl at a bar, and so far
this
everything
is
I'm
offending
hearing,
you, but
yeah.
it's the best one.
I wonder if anybody watching has noticed that I keep reaching over and pulling out a new drink. These are not alcohol; they're just water and soda. But go ahead.
All right, are you ready for this?
Mhm.
Have you ever been molested?
That's what someone asked you.
Yes, 2 days ago.
I don't think that was hitting on you. I think that's verified. You need to report
So,
that to the police.
That's really close to this one. Hey, smell this. Does that smell like chloroform to you?
If that's what I would have had him escorted out of the bar there.
Yeah, I almost did. He said, I was like, well, that's really personal, but no. And he said,
You
well,
want to?
No. No. And then he was like, good, because I don't like being around people who've been molested. So I was like, okay, well, they can't help it. He was like, well, I can help if I'm around them. So then I just left him alone for the rest of the night.
That's the
conversation.
weirdest.
Yeah, it is
thing to-
weird. Next time he's in there, I'm gonna try my best to steer clear. And if he says anything, I'm getting him kicked out.
And you
No,
work at
if he says anything, just say, sorry, I got molested last week.
wow.
Yeah.
So a guy that is definitely the strangest way I've ever heard to hit on someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And maybe he was molested, and being around people that have been molested brings back bad memories.
All right,
Maybe I
we're
should
getting
have
way
asked
too
him.
serious.
Yeah, we are. Well, I'll have better pickup lines next
Those
week.
were pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week. Joey will be absent next week, but we have a stand-in that is not going to take his place.
Yvonne
Yvonne. He's just going to be
Jamal.
temporary for the week, which we might have you on for a little while.
Yeah, I might be able to
We
call
do have
for
a- we do
10,
have a-
15 minutes.
We do have 2 lines, so we can have both of them
We
on.
have to call him Jevin.
Jevin together.
Big EJ.
That's interesting. All right, well, that
Okay.
will wrap it up till next week. Peace out.
See ya. Bye bye.
So creepy.